What's up, guys? We into that game 3. This is for all the marbles, all the bragging rights, and most importantly, those Swiss points.
Yep, all those Swiss points.
Okay, so during the break, Sniperworm and I had a little bit of a talk. They could possibly send Riven to go fight Warwick.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Riven will do extremely well against Warwick, whereas Riven will kind of struggle a little bit at the beginning against Lissandra, simply because range versus melee. It's not that easy. So it would probably make it easier for him, but knowing him, he just wants mid. He wants to control.
I hope Super Awesome is paying attention.
Yep, there's a lot of people stacked up, and there is no help anywhere nearby.
I'm betting on a blind rupture.
It'll probably miss if he shoots it blind. He's probably not guessing that Jinx is standing there.
I mean, he is standing in the best place possible away. Okay, he sees them. He's booking it. Okay. So they will most certainly not be diving that. But it will give them a way in. Now their cover has been blown.
Well, unfortunately with the new pink wards, it's not like Leona can just plop it down and get vision of what they're doing, because they will just kill it.
Speaking of Eve, it's been so long already, and Christmas is coming around. Can't we just get a Christmas Eve skin? Come on, Riot. You could do it. Although I'm pretty sure they don't want people getting more excuses to play Eve.
Okay, smart stuff. They're sending some people over to that red.
True. Robalaba.
Oh, he's actually recalling. That's strange.
Oh, no, he's not.
That's smart. He should just wait there. Lissandra should leave.
Ah.
That was not good movement by her. They just gave away that he's still at red.
Yep. Because she would not have walked that way otherwise.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the game. Dark M, you actually have a pretty good Warwick impression. If Warwick starts getting out of control, can the stream monsters look forward to hearing some of that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, yes.
Dude, sometimes when you use champions in ARAM, you gotta talk like them to channel their power.
Oh man, all that damage onto Caitlyn because Annie's still busy helping Evelyn.
Okay, so it will be Riven versus Lissandra, and it will be the sustained demons in top. So as long as Lissandra can make it to level 6 without getting killed too much or at all, she'll be in a good spot, quite honestly.
Oh man.
Oh, that was so close.
But yeah, back to mid. Frag already down his only health potion because he got his face torn off at level 1.
Ugh, that's not good imagery right there.
Like he tried to go in, he almost got to Lissandra, but then that Q slow, so strong. And then the autos, all that auto damage wasn't pretty.
Yep. I'm interested to know what he's running.
Oh, he should have waited on that route a little while longer.
Holy cow, he's low. And blue team is taking advantage. They're posting up right here. Eve coming, but she's only level 2. She doesn't even have red buff. So that's going to do Nathan top dogs.
Yeah, and Frag going to miss a lot of creeps here.
Oh, and the...
Whoa, the lunge!
Blade.
Big damage. Oh, the Chomper's hit. The Chomper's hit. Oh, good barrier.
Oh, they should just focus
Leona's
Virus
really
Crow.
deep.
Yeah, they should have just turned around.
Oh, but here's Wukong. He's going to pick this up for free.
Boom, baby!
Excellent job by Rob. Knowing that Evelyn is stuck mid, Frag is sitting in base. It's like, I'm going to go dive bottom.
Yeah, that bot lane is going to be whichever side hit their combo first.
Yep.
Would gain the advantage. So that's why I'm so excited, because one skill shot landed.
Speaking of advantages, it's big that Arnos hasn't actually backed yet. He needs to back.
Yeah, he
equalize
does.
items, or he's at a huge risk of dying.
Yeah, he definitely does. When Frag recalled, he should have just recalled.
Well, he should have pushed up the wave and then recalled. But he's doing that now, so no harm, no foul. Oh, he's not picking up any armor. We'll see how that works out for him.
Yeah,
no armor, no mobility. That could be dangerous.
That is hella greedy. I'm not gonna lie. That's really, really greedy. Robalaba also quite low. He did just take the red. So he's actually in a pretty good spot right now as long as he doesn't die. Because he got their red and then he got his red, I believe.
Yeah, but you'll notice his CS is very low. He's basically just got the 3 buffs and like 1 camp.
Yeah, but that first blood though.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
lack of armor.
As you can see, no armor, and
he should not have flashed that. I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's still dead. And again, no armor, no mobility, and you just get killed.
Uh-oh. Could we see a possible frag snowball again?
Looks like Frag wants to. He's heading down to bottom.
Yep. This is what purple team wants to happen.
Yeah.
That is the ideal scenario.
Yeah, right now Frag is looking for Wukong, but Wukong is in mid. He's going to go right back there. Because Rob is still only at half health.
Yeah, Warwick just doing his thing. Keeping up in CS. Much harder for Cho'Gath to last hit. Because of the spikes can sometimes throw him off. It can hit creeps that he doesn't mean to hit. And then they'll die to stuff like that.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the harass down, but Warwick eclipsing him in CS, has a huge wave, and still is leading right now.
Ooh. And yeah, that death in mid was definitely a problem, but we see Robalaba and Kage no Jigoku on the chase for Team Mania. Licking OG not sure if he wants to contest this. There goes the ulti, and there you go, Kage no Jigoku getting the kill. But meanwhile in the bot lane, oh shoot, my bad, wrong button, camera please. Virus Crow getting chased down, but Silverbleed's all by himself. Super Awesome does not want to chase that. My apologies, stream. But yeah, no kill in the bot lane. Definitely still very even. But mid is again where I want to keep my focus because Lissandra didn't have enough gold to buy anything off the death. So she's basically coming back the same. Whereas Fragnatic has the double longswords now.
Yep.
It's a lot of AD.
So basically now Lissandra can't afford to go anywhere away from her tower. And even at tower, she's still at risk. So hopefully he can get to level 6 soon to at least discourage the all-in. And that Evelyn invisibility, Wukong's only at 200. He should stop picking that fight.
Yeah. He can't stick around. He also has to be careful of Frag finding him at this point.
Yeah. He still hasn't gone back to buy with all his gold. So he definitely should look to do that soon so that he can start farming faster and safer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this bot lane has been more or less kind of quiet after that early kill. They've just kind of been trading combos back and forth. And both junglers kind of seem to be concentrating more on the solo lanes, not paying too much attention to bot after the beginning. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of pressure on Aranos. He's going to have to be very
his W's
careful.
down. Yeah, he's definitely going to go in.
That's a death.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Now, as soon as he activated W for no reason, he needed to back off immediately.
Yep, Frag capitalizing very nicely right there. Showing his skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frag doing lots of work. He's going to be really hard to deal with for the other lanes now. Once the laning phase ends. Bot lane's going to have to start thinking about if he comes down or not in the future. Because he has that Brutalizer now. Opting not for the Vamp Scepter, but just more damage stats. Armor pen and cooldowns, very good for Riven. Here comes Licking OG onto Kage no Jigoku. And as you said, this duel is really good for ganking Warwick.
Oh man, but Warwick doing so much damage.
Whoo! And he has the double buffs.
Yeah, and he's gonna get away. He's just gonna walk away from that.
Yes.
Oh, the 3-mans, but double flash makes the Cyclone wasted. Good job by Cho'Gath.
Caitlyn putting down some harass, but it's not doing whole too much.
Whoa, whoa,
Virus
Annie!
Pro caught sleeping.
Good stun, but still dead. Whoa, what? That was a little laggy.
Oh, and just as I say that, here comes Frag. Knock, knock, who's there?
Oh no!
Can...
That's guaranteed death for Jinx because that missed.
Yeah, and Leona's too slow. She's not going to get there in time. Meanwhile, up in the top. A lot of low targets.
Oh, she still has ultimate.
I did not know.
Ow.
Whoo. Okay, so that was probably not part of Licking OG's calculations right there.
Yeah, I think the only way to describe that is ow.
Ow. Yeah. Sent to the deep freezer right there. So yeah, there's chaos all over the map. Both teams are just trying to take advantage of people not being where they should be. Both mids making good use of their roams, getting good mileage out of it. It was really unfortunate that Frag happened to be there, spoiling that that kill. And it was also very unfortunate that Leona couldn't zip over there.
Speaking of kills, Frag is about to pick up one more right here.
Woo!
As another missed Zenith Blade means that Jinx is gone.
Blow Splash just to make sure. Silver Bleed, you are in all kinds of trouble, my friend.
Yeah.
Ooh, both kills going to Frag. The snowball is hard. Tibbers tanking the turret for them. Pixelated Panda taking a little bit of damage, but not really anything to major to speak of. Nice Cyclone onto Pixelated Panda. He will most definitely be going down. Gonna leave that for Aranos. Good decision right there. Gotta get him some gold. He's hurting right now. It's gonna help him out a little bit.
Yeah, and right now all the gold on the purple team stacked up nicely onto Frag. Although on the other team there is a lot of gold to be had and it's spread out amongst everyone, so there's no one person that Frag can just assassinate and say, okay, now we're good.
Yep.
And there's quite the reversal in top lane because Cho'Gath is heavily mana gated and Warwick's sustain is not. We're seeing Cho'Gath having a bit of trouble trying to force out Warwick.
Ooh, and the blue team will get a dragon. So that's going to be even more of an advantage for them now. Although, to be fair, with Frag being as big as he is, they're going to need every advantage they can get at this point.
Yep, Frag with his mobility boots is walking up to Warwick. Warwick is all kinds of dead right now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, excellent flash.
Well, how about that? Narrowly escaping death right there. That was a good roam by Frag.
But Frag is not done. He's still following with those Mobi boots.
Oh boy.
Does Kage no Jigoku have any help?
No.
Nope, no one is even close.
Oh my gosh. That is just so depressing. Knowing that he escaped, but he really didn't.
Oh, good ultimate, and Eve is gone.
I wonder what Licking OG was trying to do right there. Seemed awfully rash. Just pushing up on the tower like that.
I guess he must have thought that Lissandra was somewhere else.
Okay, so coming up on the 13:45 minute mark, the gold lead is still technically in favor of the blue team, but Frag being 6-0-0 is very scary. On the other hand, though, he is all of their gold right now.
Yeah, he is literally all their gold against a team with all kinds of targeted single target CC. Meaning, if they group up, Riven will not be able to move for about 6 or 7 seconds, which is not good for her. Although, to be fair, that's why Frag is doing his best to keep everyone all spread out across the map. Yeah, and work his magic.
And nobody on the blue team is exceptionally tanky yet either. Kage no Jigoku going for his patented on-hit Warwick. So he's not building tanky yet. He will build tanky eventually if he follows the same pattern, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah, and that means that right now he's as easy pickings as anyone for Frag.
Exactly. Also, Cho'Gath has managed to even up the CS.
Nicely done.
Yeah, so a good job catching up, taking advantage of Frag paying top lane a visit.
Yeah, unfortunately, Warwick's still with those 2 kills, though.
Ooh, Lissandra's in a bad way. Has to E away. There's
Mega Death Rocket, Cyclone.
There's really no outplaying that. There's really no outplaying that. Nothing they can really do about it. But good move by the purple team to take mid tower. That's going to be a lot of map control that will be going in their favor. They do dive onto Aranos. He probably should have left. Eve is going to try to pick this up. He should have just... Oh, actually, I was going to say he should have stayed under the tower, but he died anyway. I actually thought that Eve was going to get away right there. And there you see the best thing about the Leona skin, the back animation. Very classy. So, yeah, they dive and they get Aranos, but he does pick up a kill in response. So not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but they did get the mid turret as well. Yeah. Bot lane does go down, though, for the blue team.
Yep. So overall, a positive trade if you don't consider map positioning for the blue team.
Yeah, because they picked up 2 kills in the bot lane. And, yeah, and they blew flashes as well, so... But yeah, this is still very, very close. A lot of things are going well for both teams in different areas. But yeah, I know we keep talking about it, but that 6-0-1 Riven, that is gonna be the X factor in this match.
Yeah, right now, if blue team wants to negate that, they need grouped up fights. They need to be able to gang up on him.
Yeah, they can't just keep going for skirmishes.
Yeah, because every time there's a skirmish, they're gonna come out behind if Frag is there because he's so big right now.
And speaking of Frag, he is knocking on bot lane's door. Pixelated Panda is trying to pick a fight, but they should recognize that he's being overly aggressive.
Good flash Tivers, goodbye Jinx, goodbye Leona.
Yeah, they honestly should have recognized that Pixelated Panda was not running and just standing there. That should have been a tell that Frag was coming. But nonetheless, a good surprise flash by Annie.
Oh, is Evelyn dead?
I would have to say yes.
Yeah, burns the ult, so it's definitely dead.
Yeah, and lands the Q for the easy kill before Cho'Gath can do anything. But they do get a bunch of turrets in bot lane. They're probably not going to keep going, but yeah, that's a lot of global gold. Oh no, and Wukong is caught out. Fragnatic wants to fight this. He has... Robalaba has no help. And he has no turret to run to. He is stunned up. Flash is over. Fragnatic in the middle of 2 people, but he is so strong. He just does not care.
Oh, he's exhausted.
Super Awesome getting melted. He needs to be careful for the next cooldown rotation. Here comes the Syndra. Nope, thinks better of it. Does not follow through. Does not have ulti. But yeah, blue team needs to be very, very careful and mindful of those cooldowns.
Yeah, blue team really needs to start grouping. They cannot handle Frag. Speaking of Frag, he's about to walk up behind Jinx and kill her.
Goodbye. Oh, actually a very nice flash by Super Awesome. Oh, here comes the Warwick! Then this is why you banned the Warwick.
Oh, let's hear it. Where is it? Where is it?
Yes.
Oh, with the flash, he's not done. He's chasing.
It's only fun if they run.
The Warwick with another kill.
Yeah, I apologize, stream. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but you gotta get hyped for Warwick. When do you ever see that guy anymore?
Okay, so the ping's going down on that blue top tower as they collapse on it, but a dragon gonna be going over to the blue team.
So yeah, I mean, the game giveth and the game taketh away once again. Good job by Warwick to get there. Kind of took a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the purple team, and they are still technically ahead because of all the global gold in the dragons and whatnot.
Yeah, not to mention that their gold is very well distributed, except for the fact that the 80 carry is not rich.
Oh my gosh, Evelyn having such a hard time this game. Cho'Gath's just gonna have to leave her for dead.
Yeah, and you should keep in mind that Evelyn recently did pick up that kill that she got instead of Riven, so she's worth a lot of gold.
Reset. Yep, that reset.
So she really has to try to avoid dying anymore. Oh.
Speaking of kill, oh, the Hadouken whiffs. It's a 3v2, but they are low. Aranos is gonna be a free meal right there. Fragnatic getting focused down by Warwick. They don't have the damage to kill T-Mania, I think. They need to just let him go.
They should back it up. Warwick's low on mana.
Yeah, and bot lane is rotating up. Overall, a 1-for-1. And yeah, Frag did go down, so that's a lot of their gold that's not there. They can't get too cocky though. Oh, actually, Annie getting caught up. Virus Pro in the middle of the stun. The team wasn't quite there. Now they are. Tibbers thrown out in desperation, but it will not do anything. She will still die. Fragnatic about to respawn again, so they can't get too overconfident. They're probably gonna have to just take what they can get and just slowly keep doing that, just a little bit at a time as a group, as you said.
But it should be noted that as you saw in that last fight, Frag is starting to fall off as the teams group up. Because it's not like the enemy team is weak. The enemy team is actually strong. It's just Frag is that much stronger 1v1. So if you're the purple team, you really got to try to spread things out again.
Yeah.
Let Frag do what he was doing.
And as we said, Evelyn either usually has a really good game or a really bad game. And right now, 1-6-0, she is very far behind right now compared to the 4-0-4 Wukong. Even though she is up in CS. Most of the jungle CS does not give that much gold. So at least she'll be able to pick up her blue. Looks like they're probably going to give it to her. The gold will be nice. The experience will also be nice for her. But yeah, Warwick is getting to that point. We'll see what item he builds next. I would like to see him build something defensive.
Dude, he's going wit's end. He probably needs some health.
Yeah, I was about to say he could use a little bit more tankiness, a little more health and resistances. We'll see how this pans out for him.
Yeah, because that's extremely dangerous what he's doing right now, because Riven is the fed one on the enemy team.
Yep.
So to not have any health or armor is really dangerous.
Ooh, Fragnatic. Feeling frisky. Wants himself a piece of that bot lane, but they will get out. And once again, the Cho'Gath effect is starting to take effect. He's getting very tanky.
Yeah, Leona goes onto Cho'Gath, but he's taking no damage.
Oh, they
Solar Flare goes down, but does not hit well. Frag is coming up behind. This is going to be huge problems if Warwick can't get there in time.
Oh, they do manage to lock up Frag with the CC. I can imagine Infinite Duress will be unlocked as well, but everyone is already dead on the blue team. That was a very questionable force.
Yeah, Warwick didn't even bother using Infinite Duress.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Yeah, even though he could have killed Frag, but now he's gonna die for it here.
Yeah, goodbye.
Good job by T-Mania tanking that tower.
Yep, doing his job. Again, he is getting to that point where towers are starting to not bother him. So they probably can't take this. They're gonna just have to peace out. But yeah.
Wait, with that good fight, they even up the gold.
Yeah, and this is the same problem that was plaguing I'm a Hero in the previous game. Just poorly chosen team fights.
Yep. You cannot afford to burn all your cooldowns on the full tank Cho'Gath when the only problem on the enemy team is Riven.
The squishy Riven, might I add.
Yep.
I mean, she is getting resistances slowly. She's going to the Maw.
Whoa.
Ooh, Rob. You don't want to walk that way. Dragon is not going to be up in the next minute or so, so then they can't take that yet. Evelyn does find Rob poking around again.
Yeah.
Rob really pushing his luck right now.
And in classic fashion, Rob is going with actually a pretty heavy damage item in his build. So the blue team does not have that tank that they need to absorb damage right now.
Okay, so Aranos not in a good spot. Oof. Barely manages to avoid the rupture. Very nice escape. But once again, they are just blowing everything onto T-Mania.
Except this time, Fragnatic is nowhere to be found. He's going to go straight for the base.
Woo! That Super Mega Death Rocket hitting 2 people. And very nice aggressive flash by by Aranos. Taking out Pixelated Panda. Eve not really gonna do much to threaten.
Oh no, Eve is dead too.
Ooh.
And Frag is near the base, but he realizes there's no way he should stay there. He needs to get back.
Okay, this is gonna be tricky. How many people can Frag kill if he does plan to fight? That's the question. He no longer has a tower to do extra damage. Here he comes.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, Leona completely whiffs again. That's huge for him.
Super awesome to just shoot. Yeah. There you go. Just shoot. Yeah, there was no reason for him to be scared. He had members coming, or he had members with him. Okay, there the Zenith Blade lands, but nobody to back up Silverbleed. Silverbleed might die. Oh no, Super Awesome gets caught up too. Has to flash. And now the chase is on. That was a really good rupture by T-Mania. He's gonna get another one. Kage no Jigoku is gonna go down. He might as well just, yeah.
Oh.
That was a really questionable flash.
Yeah, really
I'm not
strange
gonna lie.
flash right there.
Yeah. There was no escaping that already.
Now blue team going to the dragon, but it looks like purple's response is they're heading straight to Baron. Wukong uses his smite on dragon.
Uh-oh. That means Baron's gonna be 100% purple team if they can get it low enough before blue team gets there.
Super Mega Death Rocket is down. And Frag is hiding in wait. He looks like he's gonna ambush Jinx.
Here comes Aranos. Splits
And
them apart.
Cyclone is up as well.
Oh, but the ulti doesn't come down in time to save Super Awesome. Fragnatic, once his cooldowns are up, you can best believe that he's gonna go back in. The Baron Nashor does, of course, go to the purple team since they were still on it. But now Warwick is on the chase, but he is losing so much life just from the auto attacks. We'll see if he can
Infinite
finish it.
Duress, though.
Yeah, the Infinite Duress is going to be enough with the Hungering Strike. But yeah, you saw how much damage he was taking. That's what happens when you don't get your defenses.
Yeah, he has some health now, but still no armor.
So yeah, I guess all in all, that was not the worst thing in the world for the blue team. Because once again, even though they lost the Baron, which is a big gold swing, 3 members lost it, particularly Frag.
Yeah, 3 members lost the buff. They took a tower, and they took the dragon right before. That was given to them for free in exchange for the dragon.
They should probably get out, though. This is going to be very dangerous if they stay.
Yep. Because still 2 Baron members, one of them being Caitlyn.
But yeah, purple team still not quite out of it yet. They did get the Baron, of course, which is a big gold swing. Death timers will start to get a little bit longer now as we approach the closer to the 30-minute mark. But yeah, as you said, Frag's starting to fall off.
Yeah, as Riven does, she tends to fall off as the game goes on.
Yeah, and she's trying to just get it, amass as much instant stats as possible. Even has a red pot now. And that is the right thing for him to do. He just has to try to get as big as possible.
And he has to keep splitting like that, and his team cannot get caught while he's doing it.
Fragnatic not in a good spot right now. They don't know he's there. They do now. Very nice use of the traps right there. He's not going to be able to kill her in time. No. That was close. A very good attempt. But yeah, because he landed on the traps, that gave Jinx just enough time to burst him down, or to DPS him down, rather. So yeah, once again, assassination attempt fails. Good awareness by Jinx to put the ward down, just to check. Because Frag had been doing that quite a bit. And also a very good use of the CC.
Although that is Cyclone down. So a big part of their team fight is not available. So they can't afford to force too hard where it's being defended. They should really just take that bot tower because it's free.
Yeah, I agree. Frag is going to respawn in a little bit. And he hasn't used his red pot yet.
Oh, Kage no Jigoku in kind of a weird spot.
Yeah, luckily, purple team is probably feeling a little bit skittish right now. So they didn't want to try going in again.
But one thing to note is that there are multiple people with mobility boots on the purple team. So the blue team needs to be really careful about what they do here. Because if anything goes bad, they're going to get chased down.
Yeah, Frag's going to have to show mid to clear that wave. And they're pinging by their blue, knowing that somebody's there.
And they're sending Warwick to try to 1v1 Riven.
I don't know if that's going to be possible. It's going to be hard. The Infinite Duress doing a lot of damage, but this time he has help. Yeah, in enemy territory, that was not a good idea.
Oh, but this is going to cost them a bunch of people and a tower. Oh, no, wait, the Cyclone not able to connect.
And Revolva is tanking hard. Riven is recalling to get his health back.
Oh, Jesus, the damage.
But yeah, overall, purple team held that pretty well, I must say. Because the Cyclone didn't fully connect. And purple team does not want to let this go. They have to get kills here. They're running.
Unfortunately, Cho'Gath not one of the people with mobility boots.
Riven
but here
is,
comes
though.
Riven, though, who has them.
Yeah, Riven wants this badly.
Have to go around. The Chomper is going to slow him down quite a bit.
Robalaba should not stop for that CS. He should just keep running. Because Riven has not given up quite yet. Pinging the help is on the way. Robalaba's going to go up to stop the push onto top. But yeah, you can really see how close this game is. Riven's still very relevant because not a whole lot of major armor items yet. And also, the CC has to land on the blue team to get the kills instantly.
Yeah, but you can see how it's starting to struggle. Wasn't really able to beat Warwick one-on-one.
Yeah, not as
despite
fast.
Warwick not having any armor.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if they would have traded or not had Ace in the Hole not come down.
Yeah, without Ace in the Hole, Riven probably would have lost that.
Yeah, because even with the Hex Drinker passive, that still was really close.
Yeah.
Ooh, and looky here, Frag going back into the bush, looking for another pick. That is definitely how they're going to win this game.
Yep, Frag doing the Frag things, trying to keep things away from 5v5s. Because that is not Riven's specialty.
Oh no, Aranos is going to walk right into Riven.
He has ult and Zonias though. He's going to have plenty of time to get his team to come.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Frag baited super hard right there.
Excellent Zonias right there by Aranos to take no
Oh,
damage.
Caitlyn caught by the cork.
Yeah, she's going to have to net away, 90 caliber style.
Oh, but luckily Wukong is in base, so they're probably not going to try anything too crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, about 30 seconds on Frag. Not sure if they want to try for this inhibitor. They might take too long. We'll see.
They could
still have
definitely take
Cyclone and-
Dragon.
They have Cyclone, Mega Death Rocket, and Solar Flare though. Oh, Caitlyn getting caught. That is huge.
Oh,
Aranos
getting melted
focused.
instantly.
Oh, all of a sudden, the focus on Caitlyn is just not there anymore. Super Awesome getting melted. And now it is 3-on-2. Ooh, big throws by the blue team right there.
Yeah, and with horrible timing, Baron's coming up quite soon.
Yeah. I mean, and we gotta give props to the purple team. They played that well. They kept Caitlyn from dying, even though she got focused first. And they kind of just used Cho'Gath as a big wall to keep everybody on one side. But yeah, blue team really letting this game get away from them. Yeah, Wukong is caught. He's not gonna escape this. The auto attacks are strong. He already used his.
Now he's using Cyclone.
He already used his W, so there was really no fooling them at that point. They had seen him come out of it. So, yeah, I don't really agree with that use of Cyclone. It'll be back up soon at this point, but still, another death timer means probably a Baron.
Yeah, and his death definitely means Baron. Because their smite is down for a long time.
Yep. So if you're the blue team, you probably didn't need to do that. Probably could have just assumed that they were on it at this point.
Well, I think they were trying to steal it.
Yeah, that also could have been a possibility, but with the feast and the smite, it's tough. It really is.
Not really sure why the blue team is still by their blue.
And now purple team is back in it. They are in control now. Definitely.
Now that Baron buff and Baron gold really gonna help them out.
And yeah, and it's just coming down to the team fights. Just not working out well for the blue team.
Well, in particular, that team fight was... It seemed like it started off well, Leona landing skills directly on top of Caitlyn. But they had to realize the Lissandra ult was not up, the Warwick ult was not up. Like, they had no means to actually close onto her and finish her off. So that was just being a little, I guess, one of those just eyes just getting huge when you see an opportunity, not really taking in the whole situation. Speaking of not being able to see the whole situation, Frag might run into the whole blue team.
Yeah, he might.
Oh,
yeah,
this is bad. Good Zenith Blade by Leona.
Oh, but they wrap up the CC. Oh, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that ult right there.
Oh man, they went super hard for him right there.
Yeah, I agree that Frag needs to die, but again, you gotta save those ultis. Especially when he was guaranteed dead at that point. The Lissandra ulti was not needed. But yeah, a good Zenith Blade by Leona. Good catch.
Yeah, excellent prediction on that Zenith Blade.
So, Frag is down again. A little wind out of the sails. But yeah, blue team posturing up here. If Frag knows any better, he'll say that they don't have ultis. So y'all should fight, and that's what they're gonna do. Warwick should still have his ulti though. Licking OG taking a lot of damage. Cho'Gath still very, very high. Annie does finally go down, but I believe she trades back. The inhibitor does go down though in the long run, so that actually might be okay. Wukong blocking that nicely.
Oh, unfortunately he doesn't get it with the decoy. So he does take a bunch of damage.
Okay, and then that's gonna be the end of that. See, I'm pretty sure Frag said that, hey, no ultis, get them.
Yeah, it's like they wasted like everything on me.
So that was actually pretty close, but a good job by the blue team to at least get the inhibitor, even though they traded heavily.
Yeah, and Wukong needs to get back to base. He needs to heal.
Oh, they catch Caitlyn, but she has Guardian Angel.
Oh, but she gets locked up pretty hard.
Oh, but she gets away.
Oh, but Warwick can see her. She's gonna need help. Looks like the GA got proc. Everyone's standing together next to Riven. Not a good idea.
The Super Mega Death Rocket does come down though, and DFG landing on the Caitlyn. Cho'Gath's gonna die. He flashes, but it's probably in vain.
Can Annie make a save here?
No bueno on the rupture. And oh, and Wukong makes it out with no life. And now here comes Jinx. It's time to get excited if you're the blue team. Tons of damage coming out from the DPS of Jinx. Licking OG surely gonna fall. Pixelated Panda is slowed again. Zenith Blade landing onto Virus Crow and a good max range Q by Lissandra. And that is gonna be the Asu for the blue team. Can they end?
That is probably game. Jinx has a GA. They just
gotta hit the turrets. 13 seconds on Frag. This is gonna be close. 10 seconds on Frag. Okay, they're not gonna end the game.
They're gonna back it up, but they're gonna take towers. That's for sure.
Yeah, Leona should just keep running. Kage no Jigoku needs to run as fast as his little wolf legs can carry him. Because Riven wants blood. So yeah, that was just a series of events that just ended up working in blue team's favor. Right there. Semi-foot soldier status right there to be sure. But again, the chase very strong with the blue team. Very, very strong. And then yeah, as you can see, Frag really starting to fall off. Doesn't have the same assassination damage that he had about 10-15 minutes ago.
But I actually disagree with what the blue team did there. I think they should have stayed and tried to suicide to take down the Nexus. Because Jinx still had GA, and she had 2 people to help her, and the death timers were far behind Riven. Riven was the only one who was coming up.
Yeah, it might have been feasible for them to just end the game.
Yeah, they might have been able to end the game there. And they definitely would have taken down the other Nexus turret. Meaning that any other one team fight would be a game over. But because that Nexus turret is still alive, again, they'll need to have someone with enough health to be able to tank that next time.
Yeah. So yeah, just like that, blue team take control again, and it's at a very crucial juncture. 74k to 66. Not so much of a big deal anymore, the gold is. It's getting kind of late game already. So items are starting to get completed across the board. Cho'Gath with a Thorn Mail. He has a lot of armor, but not a whole lot of MR. So Lissandra's going to be doing a lot. Warwick does a lot of magic damage as well.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so... That and with the Wit's End shredding MR, he'll be doing almost true damage, I'd imagine.
Well, I guess luckily for Cho'Gath, he's probably going to be the last target for those particular champions. Like, they're probably going to be really interested in killing Riven and Caitlyn first.
Yeah.
But we'll see Baron coming up soon. We'll see if the blue team wants to try to make a play for that. Right now, no inhibs are down for the purple team despite being exposed. So Baron is not the safest thing in the world to attempt right now, even though they're ahead.
That would be super risky at this point. Because right now, the purple team's base isn't in any immediate danger. The inhibitors are still there.
Yeah, all 3 inhibitors still alive, and they have a massive creep wave in bottom. Perfect time.
We'll see if purple team decides to go for it. They might have to. At the very least, it'll make them choose. Lissandra's gonna show. Yeah, and that's gonna be really bad for the blue team. Because they're gonna see it, and then they're gonna make a move.
Yeah, blue team definitely did not have that Baron time.
We'll see if Robalba panic ultis here or if he just stays calm. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna stay calm. Riven pops ulti, flashes over the wall to make sure that he gets in. Tons of damage. Good positioning by Super Awesome, but his team is just getting absolutely melted. The GA does proc onto Wukong, but so many people dead already. They're still trading back, but the life is not in the advantage. Oh, but here comes Lissandra. This could be the difference maker.
Now Lissandra's still full.
Oh, he needs...
Why is she not going? There we go.
Oh, she does not have ulti. She had used it already. Okay. And honestly, they should get this. Yeah, Annie does not have enough damage. Oh no, Pixelated Panda caught out. Is the frozen hand there? Yes, it is. Blows the flash, if anything else. Oh, why did she turn? Oh. Oh no.
Good turnaround by Pixelated Panda and the GA just to make sure.
Yeah, and that was kind of a choke by Lissandra.
Yeah.
Needed to hit that Q. Understandably, you know, the pressure is really high right now. So that does happen. Really unfortunate that she missed that. However, Caitlyn's flash will be down for the next fight, but her GA will not.
Yeah, her GA just came back up.
So yeah, this is still a game of inches right now. Although I have to believe that if Lissandra had been there from the start, that would not have been so close.
Yeah, definitely not.
So the fact that they still did okay in a 4v5, gotta be good for the blue team. However, they did lose both GAs in that fight.
Yeah, they lost both GAs, but on the other hand, both Riven and Caitlyn lost their flashes in that fight.
Looks like Riven's gonna go zone the blue team, maybe sacrifice herself. We'll see if they catch her or not. Nope, looks like they're not, and we'll see if they turn. Baron is at a little below half at this point.
But once again, Lissandra nowhere to be found. They're probably gonna have to let this go.
Yeah, they cannot risk this. They are getting extremely close, wasting the ulti in my estimation to try and catch the Baron out.
And now they're completely split. This is really bad for the blue team.
Oh, I don't know about that initiation.
Oh, good AoE, but both sides taking heavy damage. Here comes Super Awesome.
Oh, Fragnatic is down, and there goes the GA. You gotta believe that this might be the game right here. 60-second plus spawn time on Caitlyn. Yeah, blue team should have the damage. They should have the tank. Super creeps are knocking on the door. That has got to be it.
Yeah, Wukong really should just ignore Cho'Gath and take the tower.
Yeah, they should not even bot. Well, they could probably afford to kill him at this point, and it doesn't really matter. But Robalba doing the right thing, hitting the Nexus. Cho'Gath getting the obligatory shutdown. But the game goes to I'm a Hero 2-1. Congratulations.